If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, subscribe right now. And don't forget to press the bell icon.
What if I told you that right now, at this very second, there is a gold mine inside you? I'm not talking about metaphors. I'm talking about a literal source of power that is more valuable than any treasure map you could ever find. It has the answer to every problem you've ever faced. It can heal your body. It can double your bank account. It can bring you the love you've been chasing for years. Most people live their entire lives sitting right on top of this gold mine, shivering in the cold, starving for crumbs, completely unaware that they are sitting on infinite riches. Are you one of them? Welcome. Today, we're going to dive deep into a book that has changed millions of lives. It's not just a book, it's a manual for your mind. It teaches you that you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the master of your fate. The secret isn't out there in the world. It's not in the stock market. It's not in a lottery ticket. And it's not in working 80 hours a week until you burn out. The secret is in a part of you that never sleeps. A part of you that records everything. A part of you that creates your reality based on exactly what you tell it. We are talking about the power of your subconscious mind. Let me tell you about a guy named David. David was a good guy. He was hardworking, he was honest, he lived in Chicago, had a decent job in sales, and a family he loved. But David was stuck. Every morning, David would look in the mirror and sigh. He'd say to himself, "I'm never going to hit my quota this month." He'd drive to work worrying about his mortgage. He'd walk into client meetings sweating, thinking, "They're not going to buy from me. I'm just not good enough." And guess what? He was right. He didn't hit his quota. He struggled with the mortgage. Clients turned him down flat. David thought he was just unlucky. He thought the economy was bad. He thought maybe he just wasn't cut out for success. He was grinding his teeth, working harder and harder, staying late at the office, making more calls, pushing, forcing, straining. But the harder he tried, the worse it got. It was like he was running in quicksand. David didn't realize that every single day he was giving his internal navigation system a direct order to crash the ship. He was planting seeds of failure, and he was terrified when he harvested a crop of failure. He was using the most powerful tool in the universe against himself. So, how do we fix David? How do we fix ourselves? To understand this, you have to understand how your mind actually works. Think of your mind as a garden. You are the gardener. You are planting seeds, thoughts, in your subconscious mind all day long. You don't even realize you're doing it. You plant these seeds based on your habitual thinking. Here is the rule. As you sow in your subconscious mind, so shall you reap in your body and your environment. If you plant thorns, you are not going to gather grapes. If you plant thistles, you are not going to harvest figs. Every thought is a cause, and every condition is an effect. This is why it is so essential that you take charge of your thoughts. When you think correctly, when you understand the truth, when the thoughts deposited in your subconscious mind are constructive, harmonious, and peaceful, the magic working power of your subconscious mind will respond. It will bring about harmonious conditions, agreeable surroundings, and the best of everything. Let's break this down with a simple analogy. Your conscious mind, the part of you that is listening to me right now, the part that analyzes and judges, is the captain. The captain is on the bridge of a ship. He directs the ship. He signals orders to men in the engine room. Now, the men in the engine room, that's your subconscious mind. They don't know where they're going. They don't look at the compass. They don't check the weather. They just follow orders.
If the captain says full speed ahead into that iceberg, the engine room crew doesn't argue. They don't say, "Hey, captain, that looks dangerous." They just shovel the coal and drive the ship. They obey automatically. Your conscious mind is the captain. Your subconscious mind is the crew. When you say, "I can't afford that," your subconscious mind says, "Okay, captain, let's make sure he doesn't have the money." When you say, "I always get sick in the winter," Your subconscious mind grabs the clipboard and says, "Right you are, Captain, preparing the immune system for a shutdown." You must stop finishing negative statements. Never finish a negative statement. Reverse it immediately, and wonders will happen in your life. Here is the takeaway. Your subconscious cannot take a joke. It takes you at your word. Stop giving the crew orders to sink the ship. Now, let's talk about how this power works when you aren't even awake. You spend about 1/3 of your entire life in sleep. But your subconscious never sleeps. It never rests. It is always on the job. It controls your heartbeat. It digests your food. It heals your cuts. If you eat a piece of bread, your subconscious mind transmutes it into tissue, muscle, bone, and blood. No scientist on Earth can fully explain how that happens, but your inner intelligence does it effortlessly. This same intelligence can solve your problems. There was a famous chemist named Friedrich von Staudenitz. He had been working for a long time trying to figure out the chemical structure of benzene. He was frustrated. He was perplexed. He couldn't solve it. He turned the request over to his subconscious mind. He basically said, "You figure it out." Shortly afterward, as he was about to board a bus in London, a sudden flash came to his mind. He saw a snake biting its own tail and turning around like a pinwheel. That image, the snake biting its tail, gave him the answer. The circular rearrangement of atoms, the benzene ring. His subconscious mind gave him the answer in a flash. You can do this too. If you have a difficult decision to make, or if you can't find a solution, don't worry about it. Don't fret. Prior to sleep, turn your request over to your subconscious mind. Talk to it. Say, "Infinite intelligence within me knows all things. The right decision is revealed to me in divine order. I will recognize the answer when it comes." Sleep in peace, wake in joy. Here is the takeaway. Your subconscious is the builder of your body and the solver of your problems. Give it a job to do before you sleep and trust it to deliver. Now, let's move to a practical technique you can use right now. It's called the mental movie method. The Chinese say a picture is worth 1,000 words. William James, the father of American psychology, stressed that the subconscious mind will bring to pass any picture held in the mind and backed by faith. Act as though I am, and I will be. Here is how you do it. Let's say you want to sell your home, but the market is slow, nobody is buying, you're getting anxious. Here is the technique. First, satisfy yourself in your own mind that the price is right. Then, quiet your mind, relax, let go. Get into a drowsy, sleepy state. This reduces all mental effort to a minimum. Now, picture the check in your hands. Don't just see it, feel the texture of the paper, see the numbers, rejoice in the check, give thanks for the check. Imagine yourself smiling, imagine the relief. Imagine telling your friend, "I sold the house." Make it a mental movie, dramatize it, play the role of the actor. When you do this, you're impressing the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind takes your mental picture as a fact. It doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined. Once the impression is made, the deeper currents of the mind will bring the buyer and the seller together. It might seem like a coincidence, it might seem like luck, but it is the law of attraction working through you. Here is the takeaway. Create a scene in your mind that implies you already have what you want. Feel the reality of it. Replay it until your mind accepts it as true.
Now, I know what some of you were thinking. I tried this, I visualized, I affirmed, but nothing happened. Here is the biggest trap. Effort. In the world of the mind, effort is self-defeating. We are taught that to succeed, we must work hard, we must struggle, we must use willpower. But when dealing with the subconscious, using willpower is actually a mistake. It's called the law of reversed effort. When your desires and your imagination are in conflict, your imagination always wins. If I put a plank of wood on the floor and ask you to walk across it, you'd do it easily, no problem. But if I put that same plank 20 feet up in the air between two walls, would you walk it? Probably not. Why? Because your desire to walk it is counteracted by your imagination of falling. You imagine falling, you fear falling, and that dominant idea, the fall, will win. If you try to force yourself to pray, if you say, I want my healing, I am trying so hard to get it, you are actually reinforcing the idea that you don't have it. You are inferring that there is an opponent you have to fight. Don't try to force the subconscious. Don't grit your teeth. Use the easy does it approach. Think of it this way. You don't force a seed to grow. You put it in the soil, you water it, and you let nature take its course. You trust the law of growth. You must accept the idea. You must agree with it. If you say, I am wealthy, but your stomach knots up and you think, no, I'm not, I'm broke, you are creating conflict. Instead, find a phrase your mind can accept. Say, by day and by night, I am being prospered in all my interests. That doesn't create an argument. It's a general statement of growth. Your mind can say yes to that. Here is the takeaway. Stop trying so hard. Mental coercion implies doubt. Relax, trust, know that the work is being done. Let's talk about fear. Fear is man's greatest enemy. Fear is behind failure, sickness, and poor human relations. But what is fear? It is just a thought in your mind. Think about that. You are afraid of your own thoughts. A little boy can be paralyzed with fear when he is told there is a monster under his bed. But when his father turns on the light and shows him there is no monster, he is cured. The monster wasn't real, but the fear was real. Most of your fears have no reality. They're just shadows. There was a man who was panic-stricken at the thought of speaking at a banquet. He was terrified. He overcame it by sitting down in an armchair for 5 minutes a day and saying to himself, I am going to master this fear. I am overcoming it now. I speak with poise and confidence. I am relaxed and at ease. He didn't fight the fear. He replaced it. He crowded it out. The great law of substitution is the answer to fear. Whatever you fear has its solution in the form of your desire. If you are sick, you desire health. If you are in the prison of fear, you desire freedom. If you are afraid of failure, give your attention to success. If you are afraid of an accident, dwell on the guidance and protection of God. Do the thing you are afraid to do, and the death of fear is certain. And remember, the thoughts of others cannot hurt you. The only thing that can hurt you is your own response to those thoughts. You are the only thinker in your universe. You are the captain of your soul. Here is the takeaway. Fear is a shadow. Shine the light of positive thought on it, and it must disappear. There is a healing principle flowing through you right now. You can call it life, you can call it nature, you can call it God. It wants you to be happy. It wants you to be healthy. It wants you to be rich. There is no virtue in poverty. Poverty is a mental disease. You are here to lead the abundant life. You are here to grow, expand, and unfold. Money is just a symbol of exchange. It means freedom from want. It means beauty, luxury, and refinement. Stop criticizing money. Stop saying money is the root of all evil. You lose what you condemn. You cannot attract what you criticize. Make friends with money. Say, I like money. I use it wisely, constructively, and judiciously. Money is constantly circulating in my life. When you do this, when you align your conscious mind with the infinite power of your subconscious, you stop being a victim. You stop being David, stressed at the kitchen table. You become the captain who knows exactly where the ship is going. You realize that you have the power to heal yourself. You have the power to choose happiness. You have the power to forgive. You have the power to choose. You can choose a good habit or a bad habit. You can choose to be friendly, or you can choose to be unfriendly. You can choose to be helpful, joyous, cordial, lovable, and the whole world will respond. This is the best way to develop a wonderful personality. So here is your challenge for the next week. Watch your thoughts, every single one of them. If a negative thought comes up, I can't do this, I'm going to fail, I'm sick, stop it in its tracks. Do not finish that sentence. Reverse it immediately. Affirm the good. Say, I can do all things through the power of my subconscious mind.
Plant the seeds of success, health, and happiness. Water them with faith and watch your life transform into a garden of abundance. You are the master. You have the key. Unlock the door. If you want to master your mind and change your life, start today. If you found value in this video, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm to share this message with other people who need to hear it. And subscribe to the channel. We are building a community of people who are waking up to their true potential. Don't just listen to this, apply it. Go to sleep in peace and wake in joy.
Hi, if you liked our video, please click the like button. If you want to ask us something, type it in the comment box. If you want to stay updated with our latest upcoming videos, please subscribe to my channel.